Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where we take the complicated world of cars and break it down into something simple, practical, and fun. Now, let me ask you this. Have you ever had that little check engine light pop up on your dashboard and you instantly start worrying if your wallet is about to take a serious hit? Well, one of the most common culprits behind that glowing light is a little device you probably don't even think about, the oxygen sensor. That's right, this tiny sensor plays a massive role in how efficiently your car runs, how much fuel it burns, and even how cleanly it drives. Today, we're diving deep into oxygen sensors in cars, what they are, how they work, the symptoms of a bad one, and tips to keep your ride running smoothly. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll know more about oxygen sensors than most drivers on the road. A quick reminder to subscribe, like, and share this video. Let's start with the basics. An oxygen sensor, often called an O2 sensor, is a small electronic device located in your car's exhaust system. Its main job? To measure how much oxygen is in the exhaust gases as they leave the engine. Now, why is this important? Well, engines run on a mixture of fuel and air. If that mixture is off balance, say too much fuel or too little oxygen, the engine won't perform efficiently. You'll waste gas, release more pollution, and possibly damage your engine over time. The oxygen sensor is like the nose of your car's computer. It constantly sniffs the exhaust to check if the fuel mixture is too rich, too much fuel, or too lean, not enough fuel. Then it sends signals to the engine control unit, or ECU, which makes quick adjustments to keep things balanced. Okay, let's break it down in a way that's super easy to understand. Inside the oxygen sensor, there's a special ceramic tip coated with materials like zirconia or titanium dioxide. This tip gets really hot, sometimes up to 600 degrees Fahrenheit. When the exhaust gases flow past it, the sensor compares the oxygen content in the exhaust with the oxygen in the outside air. This creates a tiny voltage signal. If the mixture is too rich, lots of fuel, little oxygen, the sensor sends a higher voltage. If the mixture is too lean, less fuel, more oxygen, it sends a lower voltage. The ECU reads these signals in real time and adjusts how much fuel goes into the engine. This constant back-and-forth process happens multiple times per second. It's like your engine breathing in perfect rhythm, all thanks to that little sensor. Now, here's something most people don't know. Not all oxygen sensors are the same. There are mainly two types. One, zirconia sensors, which are the most common, which generate voltage depending on oxygen levels. Two, titania sensors. Instead of generating voltage, they change electrical resistance. On modern cars, you'll usually find multiple oxygen sensors. There's typically one before the catalytic converter, called the upstream sensor, and one after it, the downstream sensor. The upstream sensor monitors the fuel mixture and helps adjust the engine performance. The downstream sensor checks how well the catalytic converter is cleaning up the emissions. So together, they make sure your car is not only running smoothly, but also staying environmentally friendly. All right, let's get practical. How do you know when your oxygen sensor is failing? Here are some common signs to look out for. 1. Check engine light. This is usually the first red flag. The ECU detects unusual readings and triggers the warning. 2. Poor fuel economy. If your O2 sensor isn't working, the engine may use way more fuel than it should. 3. Rough idling or engine misfires. A bad sensor can throw off the fuel-air mix, making your engine run rough. 4. Failed emissions test. If your car can't pass an emissions check, a faulty sensor might be the cause. 5. Black smoke from exhaust. Too much fuel being burned can cause dark exhaust smoke. So ignoring a bad oxygen sensor isn't just bad for your car, it's bad for your wallet and the environment too. Here's something many drivers don't realize. Oxygen sensors don't last forever. On average, they should be replaced every 60,000 to 90,000 miles for older cars and up to 100,000 plus miles for newer cars with advanced sensors. But the actual lifespan depends on your driving conditions. Short trips, dirty fuel, or engine problems can wear them out faster. Now, the big question, How much does it cost to replace one? Typically, oxygen sensors range anywhere from $50 to $250 per sensor, depending on the make and model of your car. Labor costs can add another $100 to $200. It's not the cheapest repair, but here's the thing. If you don't replace a bad oxygen sensor, you'll end up spending much more on wasted fuel and potential engine damage. A quick reminder to subscribe, like, and share this video. Now, let's talk about something every car owner loves: saving money and avoiding unnecessary repairs. Oxygen sensors can last a long time if you take care of them, and here are some detailed tips to keep them in top shape. 1. Use quality fuel consistently. Don't be tempted by the cheapest gas at the pump. Lower quality fuel often contains more impurities, sulfur, or ethanol, which can leave carbon deposits on the sensor. Over time, those deposits make it less accurate. Stick with reputable gas stations, and every once in a while, consider using a fuel system cleaner to help keep things fresh. 2. Stay on top of oil changes. Old, dirty oil can lead to oil flyby. That's when oil sneaks into places it shouldn't, like the exhaust system. If that oil burns near the oxygen sensor, it can coat it in soot and ruin its ability to read oxygen levels properly. Changing your oil regularly is like giving your sensor a breath of fresh air. 3. Keep your air filter clean. Think of your air filter as the lungs of your car. If it's clogged, your engine can't breathe properly, which leads to an uneven air-fuel mix. That imbalance makes your O2 sensors work overtime and shorten their lifespan. A quick check and replacement of your air filter every 12 to 15,000 miles can make a world of difference. 4. Fix small engine issues immediately. Got a misfire, smelling fuel, hearing odd engine noises? Don't wait. Small problems like leaky fuel injectors, a faulty spark plug, or even a cracked vacuum hose can throw off the air-fuel ratio and send unburned fuel into the exhaust. That's a one-way ticket to a fried oxygen sensor. 5. Warm up your engine before short trips. If you only drive short distances, your engine and your oxygen sensor may never fully heat up. Sensors need high temperatures to burn off contaminants naturally. If possible, combine errands into a longer trip, or give your car a few minutes to warm up in the morning. This not only helps your sensor, but it's better for your catalytic converter too. By following these maintenance tips, you're protecting your oxygen sensors, you're protecting your entire engine, and saving yourself from higher fuel bills and costly repairs down the line. So there you have it, the tiny but mighty oxygen sensor. It may be small, but it's absolutely essential for fuel efficiency, engine performance, and keeping your car eco-friendly. The next time someone complains about their check engine light, you can drop some knowledge and say, hey, it might just be your oxygen sensor. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow car lovers, and subscribe for more car tips, breakdowns, and auto advice. Until next time, keep your engines running smooth, your fuel burning clean, and your dashboards free of that pesky check engine light. See you in the next video.